What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and today I'm back to talk about Warhammer 40K. In this one, I will be going over the best Primarch out of all the 20 Primarchs, because recently I did a video, the worst Primarch of 40K, and man, did you guys have opinions on that. So there are a lot of problems that I could have been talking about for all the Primarchs, because none of these Primarchs are perfect. They all have flaws, and that's kind of what humanizes us and draws us towards them. But I feel like one above the others just has too many flaws, and overall is just too bland, and my choice was that of Guilliman. Guilliman has been taking many L's throughout his entire lore. Like, after fighting against Fulgrim, he died. Well, he should have died. He was put on stasis. And then he fought against Mortarion, and he would have died if it wasn't for the Emperor intervening. And then he fought against Magnus the Red, and he would have died if it wasn't for the arrival of the Sisters of Silence. So time and time again, this guy is just losing against every opponent he goes up against. Don't get me wrong, we need him because of his tactics, his stratagems, the way he's a bureaucrat. That is what the Imperium needs now. But if he's going to go against the hordes of greenskins, the Xenos, or anything chaos related, if he goes against the big guns, he's not going to come out on top, and his death is going to hurt the Imperium immensely. So that is why I think he is the worst Primarch right now. However, let's go ahead and change the topic to today's video, the best Primarch, because we already discussed that in the comments in the previous one. But for the best Primarch, I think it's one that is universally loved. He is the strongest Primarch when it comes to charisma, battle tactics, smarts. Overall, he is the best of the best, and I think we can all agree that I'm talking about Horus. Just kidding, guys. Of course it's not Horus. It is none other than the great angel himself, Sanguinius. Sanguinius has charisma that can rival that of the Emperor. His speeches go out to rouse and make sure that any soldier in his lines will die for him without a second thought. Not just that, but he has the power of precognition, meaning he knows events that are coming to pass, he knows his own death, and because of this, he's able to act and fight with very little care because he knows he will not go down during this fight. So that had a lot to do during the end parts of the Siege of Terra, where he fought against a slew of opponents that honestly would have taken out any other Primarch. First and foremost, he fought against none other than Demon Primarch Angron, and he ripped out Angron's butcher's nails, and it was a battle that wasn't easy, but he took him out fairly simple. Just look at how the Lion struggled against Angron in the current Arcs of Omen lore. The dude almost died. I mean, yeah, he was just awoken and he was kind of rusty. He's aged 10,000 years. But it was the Emperor's shield that carried the Lion through his fight with Angron. The fight with Sanguinius against Angron, I wouldn't say it was a complete stomp. Like, the angel did struggle against the follower of the god of Khorne, to the point where Khorne himself said he wanted Sanguinius on his side. His first choice wasn't Angron. He wanted Sanguinius because Sanguinius is that much of an awesome warrior, that much of a powerful fighter, that he knew he needed him on his side. So that already goes to show you that Sanguinius is wanted by the Chaos Gods. Not just that, but we also see that he fought non-stop to defend the Eternity Gates against a slew of just Chaos Space Marine hordes. Pair that with Chaos Demons, the guy himself was battered, bruised, bloody, had bolter rounds going through his wings. The guy did not stop. Any other person at that gate would have probably fallen to the sheer amount of just enemies being thrown at him. It was a battle of attrition, and he came out on top. And then during that same short amount of solar hours, he fought against the Demon Prince Ka'Banda, another warrior of Khorne, so you know he's a badass when it comes to hand-to-hand fighting. and he bested him as well. So he fought against a demon Primarch, a demon prince, a basic army of just Chaos Space Marines from all the chapter legions that have turned to Horus's side and came out on top. And then that wasn't just it. He also fights against a Titan. He fought against a Titan and came out on top. This guy is unstoppable when it comes to fights until he came across Horus. Because after everything he did, the final enemy that he had to fight was Horus. Now we have to remember that Sanguinius is a warrior, but he's more than just that. He fought side by side with Horus. He became best friends with Horus. They saw each other as more than just Primarch brothers. They were officially brothers. They saw each other, they cared about each other, and seeing his brother fall and being used as a puppet by the Chaos Gods hurt him so. So much so that we will finally see this epic battle come to its conclusion and realization in the End of Death Part 2. But they were so buddies that even before Horus turned to Chaos, he talked to him and he let him in on some secrets of the chapter, and that was the Red Thirst. The Red Thirst was something that he needed to fix and find a solution for right away, because he knew that this Gene C deficiency would lead to another Exterminatus. We've already seen the Exterminatus for the 2nd and the 11th Legions, and he did not want this to happen to his sons. So here we see two things: that he cares greatly for his Space Marines to the point where he does not want them to be expunged from the galaxy, and he also confides entirely into Horus. Because if he were to tell somebody else, they could have easily just told the Emperor, and boom, the elimination of the Blood Angels would have been official. So this guy has a bunch of charisma, a slew of a bunch of W's when it comes to combat, and he actually cares for his brothers and his sons. What other Primarch can you say comes near to all this? Now honestly, I could keep on going on and on and on about Sanguinius, but I think I'll just go ahead and leave it there, because I don't think I can find a better Primarch, so I'll leave that to you guys. Let me know down below in the comment section who is the best Primarch, because honestly, I can't even think of a close second. You might say it's the Lion, because obviously the hype of him returning. You might say it was any other loyalist Primarch, but I mean, come on. They all pale in comparison to the Golden Angel Sanguinius. So again, can't wait to read your replies. Hopefully you guys can convince me down there, but I doubt that will happen. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you want to help us and support the channel, Patreon or a super thanks is the way to do it. If not, a simple like, comment, share, and subscribe will help us out tremendously. So, that's all I got for today, guys. Thanks again for listening. This has been the Sound Alchemist, preaching the truth of the best Primarch, Sanguinius. Signing out. Peace.